In Mario games, the flagpole mostly signifies the end of the level, and touching it means that the level is finished. What if we remove them in Super Mario Maker 2? Or what if we play with its rotation, size, and position in the stage? Let's take a look, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. So let's start with some repositioning. To start testing, I moved the flagpole just a tiny bit to the left. As you can see, the pole wasn't attached to the ending area anymore, but it still moved up, down, left and right with it. Of course, I wanted to test out what would happen if I touched the flagpole in the altered position, but to my surprise, the pole didn't have any collision anymore. Mario could just walk through it without anything happening. Quickly I realized that the collision of the flagpole was still in its original spot for some reason and didn't move along with the flagpole model, so I could essentially jump onto an invisible flagpole. Doing this also spawned in the Mario flag in its original position. I tried fixing it, but couldn't find a solution for this issue. Even by fully removing the flagpole object from the game files, still somehow wouldn't work. So my guess is that the flagpole trigger zone is just hard-coded into the game, with no way of removing it. But that doesn't mean we can still have fun with the flagpole. Let's continue. The next thing I did was positioning the pole a bit towards the camera, so Mario could run behind it and even hide behind it. For some reason, this also glitched out Bowser's flag. Rotating the flagpole also looked pretty cool. I wonder what glitches would have occurred if the collision of the flagpole would alter along with its model. Owing Cat Mario can of course still climb the flagpole like usual. In the SMB1 style, it also looks pretty cool, but the same effects occur here as well. The pole can also be rotated around other axes, like the X-axis for example. This looks pretty cool and makes it possible to see the flagpole from below, which is normally not possible. Next up, I enlarged the pole with a factor of 2. This made it pretty big as you can see. I forgot to scale up Mario's flag though, but Bowser's flag was also enlarged. Once again, the original flagpole hitbox stayed unaltered, meaning Mario couldn't actually hit the top of the flagpole. Placing the flag upside down was also pretty fun and had an interesting result. After touching the pole, the flags both went into the opposite direction, moving off screen. Another funny thing I did was replacing some of the textures of the different parts of the flagpole. I replaced all of the textures with the ground piece texture and this was the result. The pole piece even stretched out the texture completely, and if we jump on a flagpole, they do what we expect them to do. Switching up these textures also caused this weird bug, where Toadette's eyes just disappeared and where I got this jittering effect in the 3D World game style. I didn't mess around with altering textures too much, but I do have another small example for the gold tape in Super Mario World. Here I replaced the tape itself with Bowser. First I got this weird bug transforming the tape into a red box, but eventually I got it right. And there he is, Bowser as a tape. Very small and with very weird scaling. It does look cute though, and if you look closely you can see him move a bit as well. It is just a texture, so he won't attack or do anything like that, and we can still finish the level by jumping into Bowser. Nice. Moving on with the gold tape, it was possible to remove, rotate, reposition all its different parts, and that's what I did. Here are the results. This kinda looks like he's about to walk away. Also the scores you get for touching the tape could be altered. I just flipped them all upside down like this. Nothing too crazy going on, but still worth checking out. For SMB3, we of course have this roulette box at the end of the stage and I was curious what I could do with it. First I just checked if I could place it all the way up. While that did work, once again the hitbox stayed in the same spot sadly. A special thing about the SMB3 end zone is that it always has a black background with some mountains. I did some tests with these, and first I got this really messed up glitch that made everything dark. All the text got removed too, and this is what the editor looked like. After a while it got even worse, and eventually I was able to fix it. As you can see, I moved the end zone background down, which also reveals the normal background, and I flipped the mountains around too, just for fun. If you enjoyed this short modding video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and let me know your modding suggestions in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.